You see a girl that catches your eye. You decide to go up to her and start a conversation. You're flirting with this dream girl and using your best lines. You decide to ask if you can get her number and take her out sometime. How often does that girl say yes to you? When she says no, do you know the reasons why? Often, there are things you're saying and doing on an unconscious level, meaning, out of your awareness, that may be pushing your dream girl away. How do I know what I'm talking about? I'm a clinical hypnotherapist. No, this video isn't going to teach you how to manipulate your way with a woman. I use my superpowers for good. This video is going to instruct you how to get that first date with the dream girl who caught your eye. I will teach some basic subliminals on how you can stop unconsciously repelling women away and start to pull them in, instead. Ethically, of course. The other day I was riding the bus and this young man started to flirt with the pretty lady sitting next to him. Right away I cringed because I could tell she was unimpressed and he was wasting his efforts. Plus, he was talking loud enough the entire bus could hear, so, naturally, I couldn't help listening in. He made several common mistakes that resulted in the girl saying no when he asked for her number. Yup, she said no and the whole bus heard it. I'll teach you those errors and the negative subliminal they have on the girl you're after, plus I'll show you how to flip that subliminal into a positive. They're simple to change and by doing so, you will dramatically improve your results, landing yourself a date. You are talking about yourself too much. This guy on the bus kept telling pointless stories about himself, as if the girl needed to get to know every detail about him. There's no point of sharing your life story to someone whom you've just met. Frequently, guys try to impress a girl by telling story after story about themselves, thinking it is a cleverer way of showing a girl how great they are. No matter how epic that story is, save it for a few dates in. Negative subliminal. You're self-centered. Tip. Instead, ask her questions about herself. Switching the focus shows that you are curious about her. Let's be honest, you want a date with her, so show her you're interested. Ask the right questions, too. Avoid the generic questions like talking about the weather. Definitely avoid anything too personal. Ask unique questions that are along the lighter side of things. Starting with a compliment is helpful. Here's an example. That's a unique necklace you're wearing. It looks beautiful on you. Is there a deeper story behind it? She may start to get into a conversation with you about how she likes to make jewelry in her spare time and there you go, the conversation is flowing, plus you're learning about her. Positive subliminal. You're an intelligent, thoughtful and caring man, who knows how to strike up a good conversation. You can't read the mood. The guy on the bus would be telling boring stories about himself, and the pretty lady would politely remark things like, nice, or great. Here's a big hint, if the girl replies with one-word answers, she's either not interested or her mind is elsewhere, not on you. Even a shy girl will form a sentence if she's into you. Negative subliminal. You're clueless. Tip. If she's on her phone or overly looking elsewhere, anywhere to avoid looking at you, she's not interested in you. Signs of interest are, frequent or long-held eye contact, especially if she's smiling at you and playing with her hair, major indicator, physically leaning towards you and asking questions about you. That being said, eye contact does not mean consent. Just because she glanced at you once from across the room, doesn't mean she's into you. Know the difference. Positive subliminal. You can read the mood. You are talking about your ex. The guy on the bus repeatedly talked about his ex. I could tell he thought he was being sly about showing he's single by doing this. Wrong. It creates awkward tension. Negative subliminal. You're undateable and have relationship issues with loads of baggage. Tip. Stop the ex talk. It's unnecessary, until, possibly a few dates in, if at all. Positive subliminal. You may be single and can be alluring. You're talking to her as if she's a guy. Busboy mentioned some problems he's going through and how everyone in his life currently hates him. Negative subliminal: you're a troubled mess, everyone hates you and so should she. You're telling her, run far away like everybody else is doing. Tip: while honesty is always best, remember less is more upon first meeting someone. Give her reasons to want to get to know you. This happens by asking about her. I know it seems counterintuitive. Trust me on this, it works. Positive subliminal: you're interesting and there's something different about you, perhaps she'll have to find out more on a date. I hope you like this video, so don't forget to subscribe our channel and thanks.